Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in today. This video is going to be in the intro to hot shotting section. It's today's topic is going to be IFTA, what it is, when it's necessary, and how it works. Basically, IFTA is an acronym for the International Fuel Tax Agreement, and according to Wikipedia, it is an agreement between the lower 48 states of the United States and Canada to simplify the reporting of fuel use by motor carriers that operate in one or more jurisdictions. Alaska, Hawaii, and the Canadian territories are not required to participate. However, all of Canada and Alaska do. An operating carrier with IFTA receives an IFTA license and 2 decals for each qualifying vehicle it operates. And the carrier has to file a quarterly tax report. This is determined to determine if they have a net tax due or a refund, and redistributes his taxes collected from states and puts the money where it belongs. So basically what that means is, you know how semi trucks have these giant fuel tanks. So they don't always buy fuel in every state they drive through, but they use the roads. And this has been determined that this causes damage to the roads. And this brings me to another key point of if basically, as far as the hot shotting world, we have the non-apportion and apportion trucks, and the difference is like 1 pound. You know, non-apportion is 26,000 and below, and apportion is 26,000 and above. And if you're above 26,000, you have to also file with IFTA. Those little red stickers, they're multiple colors, the little stickers you see on the side of semi trucks and some of the hot shots you see. And if you notice, usually they're running dual tandem trailers. That's because of the GVC, gross combined weight rating of the truck and the trailer. We'll get into that in a different video, but you have to go to your revenue office to set up an account with, for your IFTA. And like Alabama, I just went onto the website and set up an account there, and I was able to, get all that set up and buy my first set of IFTA stickers. Like, I think last year was the first year I did it. And what you do is you have to file quarterly taxes. And what that is you have to keep up with the mileage and the gallons of diesel fuel or gasoline, natural gas, whatever that you buy in each state. And what I did on my truck is I got my little notepad here. The state website also has forms that you can print off and use. But basically, like when I left Alabama on my first run out, you write down the mileage on your truck and how many gallons of diesel fuel you fill up with in that state. Like for example, I bought 8 gallons at one fuel stop and like 7 gallons at the next fuel stop in Alabama. And when I cross the Mississippi state line, I write down that mileage again, and then write down Mississippi in the beginning mileage, and then however many gallons you buy at each stop in Mississippi with those mileage. And at the end of the quarter, you keep a tally up of how many miles you drove in each state and how many gallons of diesel fuel, or in my case, diesel fuel, you bought in each state. And each state has, a different amount of taxes. Like in the northeastern states, they're usually higher than, say, like, Texas or Alabama or whatever. And it's going to determine, how much you got to pay, or, you might get a refund. I know with a hot shot, we fuel up more, so we don't really drive anywhere that we don't buy fuel. And the most I ever had to pay in was like $10, for whatever reason. I had to pay $10. But it's not too bad, guys. If you have any questions about it, just drop me a comment below. Hit that like button, subscribe. We'll be bringing out some more content, later on.